Welcome to Covenant Calendar. We have a little introduction for you, and there's a Passover is coming up, and it relates to everything with to do with the Passover. Was the Last Supper served with two types of bread, leavened bread and also unleavened bread? Why is it so important to know if the bread at the Last Supper table was leavened or unleavened? And what if there was both types of bread there? Has this ever happened to you? You accepted to attend communion with your friend, only to find that leavened bread was being served for what this church called Holy Communion. Has that happened to you before? Did you begin to wonder if you were taught error all your life? Or, or was there some new explanation that makes everything modern these days? Or did you reach out for the internet to find an answer? The internet had several answers, of course. You can use any bread for communion. People have totally misunderstood what communion is. It's just where you eat with brothers and sisters and remember Christ. It's that simple. Is it? Answer number two. The Eastern churches, that's except for the Armenians, make use of leavened bread, while the Western churches, since the 11th century, have used unleavened bread. What? Unleavened bread? Why? What's the reasoning behind that? Answer number three. Eastern Christians associate unleavened bread with the Old Testament and allow only bread with yeast as a symbol of the new covenant in Christ's blood. Answer number four. Check the scriptures for bread. The Greek word for bread is artos, and in Strong's we see bread is G740, artos, from G142, bread, as raised or a loaf. KJV uses it for the showbread and for loaf. And even more questions. The Greek definition for bread just caused another whole set of questions. Did Yahusha really use leavened bread to represent his broken body? Then you remembered the scriptures said it. The Kodesh scriptures said it. Well, I never really read it, but someone said it said it, so of course it must be so. To prove my points, I'll quote it, though I can't show where they wrote it, but someone said it said it, and that's all I need to know. It saves a lot of time for me if I just listen carefully when others speak with utmost glee of what they say it says. Though I can't repeat it word for word, I'll tell you what I think I heard and quote you things from Yahuwah's word that no one's ever read. Out of the four Gospels, surely we should be able to find the right bread for the Last Supper. The writers of the Synoptic Gospels are three witnesses, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. But just like in part one, they do not solve this important question. We already know that John's Gospel is very unique. Do we have to depend on John again to solve this dilemma of the bread? If you are interested in finding the solution, then come and see. How will the scriptures provide the solution to another long-standing knotty problem? Then you will be prepared for Passover. If you enjoyed your time today, then join us for the full study. Sign up with Covenant Calendar Club for the Friday and Shabbat Zoom meetings, including the live discussion, where there's lots of questions and answers. And the address below, studythecalendar.com, is where you can sign up. And we must remind you that all studies are free to download, and you can study them at your leisure, at your own pace. Thank you for your time. Shalom. Hope to see you soon.